Assalamu alaikum. Today, let's dive into a pressing issue: the rise of spinsterhood and its implications. In Islam, marriage is not just a tradition, it's a divine law that safeguards our dignity and lineage. It's a means to achieve tranquility and mercy, as Allah beautifully states in Surah Ar-Rum. He created mates for us to find peace and affection. However, many are choosing to remain single, which can lead to psychological distress. The joys of companionship and the fulfillment that comes from marriage are profound. It's essential to recognize that marriage is not merely about societal expectations, it's a pathway to spiritual closeness and emotional stability. Embracing this sacred bond can transform our lives, offering both psychological peace and physical enjoyment. Let's reflect on the importance of this divine institution and its role in our lives. A peaceful marital relationship is a sanctuary, offering both mental and physical comfort. It's where affection and mercy bloom, creating a beautiful tapestry of emotions that harmonize our souls and bodies. This connection fosters genuine happiness and emotional stability. In contrast, seeking fulfillment through illegitimate means may provide fleeting pleasure, but it often leaves behind guilt and a sense of moral decay. In marriage, love and responsibility intertwine, pushing us to prioritize our family's well-being. This commitment not only enriches our lives, but also strengthens society as a whole. True human fulfillment lies in the balance of rights and duties within a legitimate marital bond, where kindness and justice reign. Here we discover our fullest potential, far beyond the emptiness of self-centered pursuits. Marriage, once a cornerstone of society, is now viewed with skepticism. Economic hardship looms large. Young men struggle to afford the financial burden of high dowries and extravagant weddings. It's no wonder many are opting out altogether. The pressure to save for years just to meet societal expectations feels insurmountable. Meanwhile, the media paints marriage as a trap, a hindrance to personal growth. Young women are encouraged to chase careers and education, only to find themselves at a crossroads later in life, realizing they've missed their chance. As global movements challenge early unions, we're left questioning, is spinsterhood the new norm? With shifting perceptions and rising costs, the dream of marriage is slipping away, threatening the very fabric of our social stability. In Lebanon, the economic crisis has pushed countless young people to seek better opportunities abroad. Those of us who remain face a harsh reality, struggling with housing, jobs, and financial instability. This has led to a rise in spinsterhood, as many feel they can't afford the luxury of marriage. Meanwhile, in Libya, traditional marriage customs demand staggering dowries, sometimes reaching $15,000, not to mention the costs of housing and furnishings. It's no wonder young men are discouraged from marrying. Over in Morocco, the situation is similar. Many young men and women are now past the typical marriage age, grappling with social pressures and expectations. The dream of starting a family feels increasingly out of reach for so many of us. Spinsterhood is more than just a personal choice. It poses serious societal risks that we can no longer ignore. Families often lament their daughters' advancing age while imposing unrealistic conditions on potential suitors, pushing them further away. We need to shift our mindset and recognize the economic challenges young people face today. By easing marriage requirements, we can foster a culture of cooperation that makes marriage more attainable. Look at Kuwait, where business leaders and charities have created a marriage fund, providing interest-free loans to couples in need. In the UAE, the government incentivizes local marriages by offering 70,000 dirhams to Emirati men marrying Emirati women, resulting in thousands of successful unions. Even in Iraq, the General Union of Iraqi Youth organized a mass wedding for 974 couples, showcasing the power of community support. It's time for us to come together and address this crisis, making marriage a realistic goal for everyone. Being unmarried can often feel like navigating a stormy sea of isolation and uncertainty. Many experience a profound sense of loneliness, grappling with the societal pressures that come with spinsterhood. It's not just about missing out on marriage or motherhood. It's about the emotional and intellectual struggles that arise from being deprived of these experiences. Islam recognizes this challenge and emphasizes the importance of marriage. In An-Nur, Allah commands us to marry the unmarried, highlighting that it's not just a personal choice but a societal necessity. By fostering a culture that prioritizes marriage, we can combat feelings of recklessness and instability, promoting emotional well-being and social harmony. Marriage isn't merely a contract, it's a foundation for moral integrity and community strength. Let's embrace this wisdom and work together to create a supportive environment where everyone can thrive. Hope you get some insightful information from it. As Salamu Alaikum.